As you sit at the menorah with the candles burning for the second night of Hanukkah, consider the fact that the miracle was with the oil. The miracle of oil. What is it about oil? Like essential oils. Of all the liquids in the world, oil refuses to mix. You cannot mix oil with another liquid. It will always float to the top and stay apart. On the other hand, one of the unique things about oil is that if you put it on a solid, it will soak into the object or into the substance. It will permeate it. It will enter into its being and in some way alter it. So on the one hand, when you mix it with other fluids, it stays on the top and does not mix. But when you apply it to a dry substance, it will soak through, it will permeate through and through. The miracle happened with oil because at that particular time in history, this was the lesson that we needed to learn as a nation. We're exposed to other influences. We have the internet. We see all the news. We hear of all the darkness, all the ugliness, all the corruption, all the lies, immoralities. It's right there in front of our eyes. And we could very easily get the impression that this is life. This is the way it's going to be. It always was. It always will be. There will always be wars. There will always be bad guys. There will always be corruption in high office. The miracle of oil tells us you don't need to mix. You don't need to compromise your standards, your beliefs, your convictions. Float to the top. Stay apart. If you have a good idea, if you have a moral concept, don't let it get mixed. Don't water it down. Be loyal to the best of yourself. When people ask, what can I do to be a better person? That question may be a little sabotage. Everyone knows how they can be better. Everyone knows what they consider better. Do it. Be as good as you think you should be, and you know what that is. Asking, how can I be better? Nobody needs to tell you. You know it yourself. You feel it yourself. It's the most real to you. So do it. The only thing that keeps us from doing it is that it feels like, what am I, different from the whole world? Everybody's cheating. Everybody's lying. Everybody's unfaithful. Everybody is corrupt. Everybody is cynical. What, am I going to stand out like some kind of a saint? Doesn't feel right. That's very discouraging or sabotaging. Because at the same time, we desperately want to be better. Something in us demands improvement. So the first step is float above. Float above. Doesn't matter what other philosophies, thoughts, lifestyles, behavior. It's not for you. It's okay to be a people apart. If what's going on around you is not to your approval and not to your satisfaction, there's no reason for you to go there. Instead of being the recipient and being affected by society, Become the mover. Hold your standard and let the world come to you. Why compromise yourself? That's the oil. The essential oil is powerful. The essential oil is healing. The essential oil is unique. Keep it that way. See, that makes a lot of sense because the story of Hanukkah was that the Hellenists wanted to enforce Hellenistic ideas, secular ideas, into a religious believing community. Of course, we overcame it, but we thought that was miraculous. Hanukkah is telling us it's not a miracle if you stand by your beliefs. It's not a miracle to be loyal to your own values. Actually, they're not your own. You've heard them somewhere. Your mother, your grandmother. So it's okay to float to the top and be different. But at the same time, don't be a stranger. Don't stand apart indifferent. Stand apart as a role model and let your values permeate the society that you live in. Let them soak it up. Let it become theirs. Don't keep it for yourself. So this is the metaphor of the oil. On the one hand, be yourself. Don't compromise, don't water it down, don't mix it. And on the other hand, why keep it to yourself? If it's that good, if it's worth your devotion, shouldn't you share it with everyone around you? If you have something that precious, which could be so helpful to everyone else as well, wouldn't it be criminal to not share? So, the miracle of the oil, as we watch the candle burning, particularly if you're using oil and wick, is that the oil within us enables us to stay our purpose, to be loyal to our purpose, to serve God diligently, and never forget to share it with your neighbor. So let it soak in. Let it influence the people around you until it becomes theirs. That way, we make the world a much better world, one person at a time. If you enjoyed this conversation or this topic, and you're looking for more information, or you want to hear it again from another angle, there is a way to do that. And that is in this book. It's all there. Order it from Amazon. You can read it, reread it, and share it.